Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Thank you for joining me again today for another live video. I tried painting with oil and it didn't go my way. So guess what? We're opening up a KinderEgg and we're gonna see what's inside. This time, I'm gonna open up the DC Justice League candy that gave me my Wonder Woman this last time around. So, let's set little Miss Princess Diana right there. Can we see her? Yes, we can. Good. Alright. So, we're going to open up this bad boy. I'm going to tell you a little bit about chocolate. I know it's not school time, but if you're not learning every single day, then you're not really living, are you? So, let's just talk about the seeds of the cocoa tree are what make chocolates. They are intensely bitter and they have to be fermented like wine for them to collect any flavor or any characteristics. So after they're fermented, the beans are dried and cleaned, they're roasted, and they're chopped up in what is called cocoa nibs. So these nibs are then ground and ground and ground between like ball bearings and rocks, and they're milled and they're filtered, and they can turn into liquids and solids. So it's butters and fats, and then we have liquids and solids. So that's what can create tons of chocolates. So we'll hold on to a chocolate fact after this and get to what we got in my KinderEgg. Have you guessed by now what it is? Since it's a Justice League, we get Green Lantern. My favorite of all the DC characters. Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner are the best. Kyle Rayner, if you don't know, is one of the part of the family saga of Green Lanterns. He's super awesome. He has pretty much every power. Alright, so it comes with a sticker to go on. It comes with its little pull-out pamphlet that shows you, yet again, male-dominated DC characters. And his little green stance object and a... Oh, Sinestro. The yellow... Do you see that? Cool. Alright, so let's get a cute little shot here. I love Green Lantern. So wonderful. So, let's go ahead and tell you one more thing. So, baking chocolate is a bittered chocolate and contains solids and liquids. Powdered baking cocoa, which contains fiber from the shells, and it has more cocoa butter, and it's also processed with an alkali. So you'll see some products are alkali-free, alkali processed. People can have reactions to those chemicals. Alright. Alright, so we're going to put the little Green Lantern sticker on his chest. So hopefully I do as RuPaul says, and she's only got one rule. What does RuPaul say to everybody? Don't it up. So we're gonna put the little sticker on right here. You see sticker? Let's see if I can make it nice and straight for little Hal Jordan. Oh, I got it so close to being straight. Oh well. Get it? There we go. Green Lantern. And he goes inside of his little thing. Stand up the baby boy. Uh-oh, he doesn't want to stand on his own. He is a man of independence and don't want no woman to help him. Okay? Okay. In the darkest night, in the brightest light, no evil shall escape my might. The green arrow. Who am I? Something about Green Lantern's might. Something. Much of the chocolate consumed around the world today is in the form of sweets, milk chocolates, condensed milk, and white chocolates, which are cocoa fats mixed with sugar. It's not even chocolate. It's fat and sugar. That's why it doesn't taste good. Blah. Let's see. Chocolate has been prepared as drinks for nearly 1,700 BC. So that was like 4 something millennia ago. They were drinking cocoa sort of drinks, and this was sort of like in the Gulf of Mexico region, Colombia, sort of like rainforest, hot, dense. So that was in 1700 before Christ. And then no one else had shared the joy of chocolate until Christopher Columbus came around. So in 15 AD, Europe and America had their fill of chocolate when they met the Central Americans in Christopher Columbus's fourth mission to America. And that's pretty cool. Without that, we would have never have known about it, and it had been in existence for 2,000 some odd years in the hands of, Mesopotamians, I believe that's what they're called, right? Anyway, roughly 2/3 of the world's cocoa is produced, as well as in West Africa. And as of 2007, there are still reports of child labor and deaths because of the child labor laws. And the World Cocoa Foundation in 2007 said that 50 million people around the world depend on cocoa as a source of livelihood. So the more kids that you can have out working in the fields is better. But it's also, that's bad. We're against child labor because they're supposed to be learning and staying in school and becoming leaders of the free world and the next world, not out being a slave to Hershey's, in a way. Do you get me? Just wanted to, have a small rant and do all that. But I'm so glad that you guys stuck around to see Princess Diana and Hal Jordan in all of their glory, holding hands as they do, because see, they're little hands holders in unity. So, thank you for learning about some chocolate, because, hold on, I forgot. I had a slide presentation ready for you. Okay, so this is a cocoa tree, and these are the fruits. Okay? This is how big the fruit is. And it contains all of these little pods inside of it. Okay? So it's a tree, and they roast it, and they collect them, and they sort them, and they process it here, and they mill it, and then they make all sorts of different types of chocolate. Okay? This is what's inside of them before it's, after it's roasted. Right here, it's before roasted. It has this sort of like a waxy film on top of it. And then they roast it or dry it, and it becomes this chocolatey looking cocoa nib. Isn't that so amazing? That something that we take for granted and enjoy and crave so often is just a tree. It's a plant. And child labor, we call upon that. So, anyway, try and do your part in the world. Be kind. Love one another. Love yourself. Love each other. Okay. Thank you. Share, comment, like, and I'll see you again later. Bye.